Join Artisan Mousepad gang. Hien XL soft goes hard. It should be illegal to use a HyperX mousepad. Your mousepad looks like it could use an upgrade, not gonna lie. Alright, you know what? I hear you guys. I've been using this HyperX Fury S for over a year now, and honestly, I like it. It's a great mousepad. There's nothing wrong with it. But all the time I get comments and people coming into my Twitch chat saying, oh, get an Artisan mousepad, Artisan mousepad, Artisan mousepad. And this is me on the record 1 year ago saying that expensive mousepads are a waste of money and won't make you a pro. And I currently still stand by that statement. However, I will be buying an Artisan mousepad because I want to be proven wrong. I want this mousepad to make me a god. So you know what? We're gonna do it. After watching an unhealthy amount of Artisan mousepad videos and a lot of Board Z videos, I have decided between two Artisan mousepads. It's either the Hien or the Zero. I'm gonna get either of these in soft. So I decided on the Hien. I'll tell you guys why. All right. So it was either the Zero or the Hien, and the Zero is more of like control, like your typical cloth pad. The Hien is a little bit more of a speed pad. And I simply went with the Hien because I am interested in this texture and I've never played with like a speed pad before. So I just want to try it. I got it in the soft variant and the extra large. And it is expensive. All right, I'll tell you guys how much this came out to. But I got the extra large soft Hien in wine red because I just think the wine red looks fire. And yeah, so let me tell you guys how much this came out to. All right, guys, this is my receipt for the Hien. The total is 8,600 yen, 4,800 yen for the mousepad, and then 3,800 yen for the shipping charge. That comes out to roughly $88 Canadian. God damn! And then today I also got hit with this email, which is from DHL. It's an import tax, and this is very common because I'm Canadian. If you're in EU, I'm pretty sure you also have to pay an import tax, and this came out to $20 Canadian. So in total, buying an Artisan mousepad cost me around $110 Canadian. So the mousepad is expected to be delivered tomorrow, and with the power of editing, we're gonna cut there right now. All right, boys, here it is. Just came in today. Look how big. Oh God, I just opened something on my computer. Look how big this box is. It comes in a completely flat box, which is great because that just stops the mousepad from rolling up. So let's get this thing open. And there it is on the bed. There's the logo in the corner. The stitching, I'll talk about this more later, but there's the surface. It is textured. Honestly, not as rough as I was expecting it to be, which I guess is a good thing. From all the reviews, like people make it out to be like a super, super rough surface, but it's actually not bad. And then the bottom, just this fully rubber material, feels great. Packaging, 10 out of 10. Build quality, so far it's looking really good. Let's get this on the desk. Actually, let's do a quick size comparison of this compared to the HyperX Fury S. So it's actually a little bit longer, just by a little bit. And it's also wider. It's wider and a little bit longer than the large HyperX Fury S. All right, guys, here it is on the desk. And before I give my first impressions of it, I want to talk about the shipping speed. So I ordered the mousepad on December 17th, and today is December 30th. So it took just under 2 weeks, 13 days to get delivered, which is honestly pretty fast. I expected it to take longer since it was coming from Japan. So 13 days to fully get delivered, which is pretty good. First impressions of the pad, it is a lot faster than my HyperX Fury S, which I obviously expected. It's a textured surface, not as rough as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I definitely don't see myself having a problem playing with this pad for a long period of time. I know a lot of people like say it irritates their skin when they're like swiping, but I'm definitely not going to have that problem. Just for reference, I have a G Pro Superlight with the Tiger Ice skates on it, and it glides pretty well. Not like insanely fast, which is actually good, but definitely a lot faster than like a traditional cloth pad. You can see the glide here. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background like destroying the box that it came in, but if you hear, you know, any sounds, that's probably what it is. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I heard the Hien actually, I heard it slows down after you use it for a while, just like a little bit. So I'm gonna have to break it in and see how it feels, but right out of the box, definitely a very fast pad, but I still feel like I have a lot of control with it. But I definitely feel like I can definitely, there's a lot less like initial friction, so I can definitely get my mouse moving a lot faster than on the cloth pad. Stopping force is pretty good as well, and I'm super glad I got it in the wine red because this looks amazing. Well, I feel like black would just be a little bit too boring, so if you're getting a Hien, I would definitely recommend getting the wine red. I feel like it fits with almost any type of setup, black or white setup, it doesn't really matter. I feel like it fits really well, especially with like a white mouse. It just looks amazing. Like, look at that, you know, just looks great. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to hop into a Valorant deathmatch. I might also do some aim labs and I'll see how it actually feels like in game. Okay, so while we queue for the deathmatch, I want to talk about just the build quality a little bit more. So the stitching is actually not above the edge of the mouse pad, it's actually like under it. So even if you reach the edges of the mouse pad, which I'll probably never do with the extra large, but even if you reach the edges, you can't feel the stitching at all, but it is there. So it's super high quality stitching. Also, the base of the pad, since it's fully rubber, it definitely is a lot grippier than any other mouse pad I've ever used. Like, I'm literally trying to move it right now and it will barely move. Okay, but let's see how I play on it just initially. It's my first time using the mouse pad, so I'm not warmed up at all on it. I'm gonna turn the sound down a little bit. Okay. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's definitely fast. But it's not like to the point where I feel like it's uncontrollable. Yeah, it is definitely like, it feels very effortless compared to my HyperX mousepad. Like, moving the mouse just feels super effortless. I feel like there's literally no drag on the mouse when you're like swiping. Oh wow. Not bad. I definitely do have to get used to it, but it definitely feels pretty good. Also, since it's a little bit taller than my HyperX mousepad, I had to move my monitor back in order to like actually fit it on my desk without it hanging off the edge. So I'm not really used to like the distance of my monitor right now, but I definitely could move it closer if I did like some weird angles with my keyboard and my monitor stand. But it feels pretty good right now. Wow. It's hard to describe the feeling. Like, you actually have to use it to like... Feels a little bit like sandpaper. The surface of the mousepad. Definitely a little bit of a sandpaper type texture, but not like super harsh. At least not for me. If you have sensitive skin, it might bother you a little bit using this mousepad, but for me, I don't really mind. Like, I could see myself using this for hours on end easily without like getting irritated.
Goodbye.
Wow. That feels pretty good. I don't even feel like I'm over aiming that much. Like, the stopping power is still there for sure.
Try again.
Kills remaining. Dominating.
Wow. This mousepad. Listen, I'm not gonna say it was worth $110, but like, I feel insane right now on this. And I'm not even used to it yet. Like, this is literally my first DM hopping on with it. I thought it was going to be super uncontrollable. Like, I almost regretted getting the Hien over the Zero. Like, after I bought it, I was like, damn, maybe I should have gotten the Zero. Just because I heard that the Hien's like so much faster. And for TAC FPSs, you should maybe go with the Zero. But I actually really like the Hien. Like, this feels great. This guy says fade, drop the sends. There you guys go. That's how you know it works. When you get people in your deathmatch asking for the sends, that's how you know.
One kill remaining.
Wow.
We
I really
won,
like this
they
mousepad.
lost.
I hate to say it,
Way of things.
you know, I'm proving myself wrong, but I really like this mousepad. It is just like almost night and day compared to my my HyperX mousepad. Like, it's just so effortless when you start, like when you start moving your mouse on the mousepad. It's just so effortless. It takes no effort at all to move it, which might sound like a bad thing, but it's a really good thing because you can stop also like instantaneously. There's no muddy feeling at all. It's just smooth, you know? It's just super smooth. It's so hard to describe. Like, you have to actually use it yourself, but it is so smooth. All right, guys, and that was my first time purchasing an Artisan mousepad, as well as my first impressions of it. Do I regret buying this mousepad? Absolutely not. Honestly, I have nothing but positive things to say about it. I definitely don't regret purchasing it. I like it a lot. Would I recommend that you buy an Artisan mousepad? Maybe. It really depends on your situation. If you have the money to spare and you're a high-level aimer and you want just that little extra to assist you with your aim, and you don't already have like a really nice mousepad, I would definitely recommend this. I'm like super curious now to try out a Zero, but for now a Hien is like just perfect for me. I don't know. I don't want to like spend more money on a Zero, but I'm definitely curious to see what a Zero would feel like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'll definitely make a 1 month after review. So after like a month or so of using it, I'll make another video on as like a follow-up of my opinions on it, whether I still like the pad or not. But so far, like, man, it's just great. You know, everything feels effortless. I move my mouse, it's just no effort whatsoever. Stopping power is so nice. The glide is super nice. It's just a nice mouse pad. The build quality too is super nice. Like, the stitching, guys, is insane. The grip on the table is insane. Yeah, I was proven wrong. I was definitely proven wrong. I really like this mouse pad. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.